Mr. Equine.
Hi, hello.
Hi, my name's Kristen. I'm going to be your physical therapist today.
Okay.
All right, so what's going to happen today is I'm just going to go through a couple questions with you, hopefully get to know a little more about you, and we're just going to see how we can help you today. So I saw that your original appointment was a couple of weeks ago, but you had to reschedule. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I just didn't think I was quite ready for PT at that time.
Okay. All right. Have you been to physical therapy before?
No, I haven't, but my friend had, and she told me all about it, and that it was absolutely terrible experience. They put her through so much pain, and I really don't want to hurt my leg even more, and I really don't know if I could do this.
Yeah, I completely understand, Mr. Equine, that you might be nervous about this being your first time at physical therapy, but I just want you to know that we're going to do everything that we can to get your leg better, and if you have any questions or concerns along the way, just let me know, and we'll get those taken care of. I really don't want you to be nervous.
Okay. Well, thanks.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and continue. So just to verify, you're 24 years old, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. And Mr. Equine, can you tell me what you do for a living?
Well, I'm a dancer at SeaWorld.
Oh, that's exciting. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been there for a few years now.
Okay.
Yeah, I play the character of Punky the Chipmunk.
Oh, awesome.
And so I have to wear this costume. It's like 30 pounds.
Wow.
But I love it. I dance in the background doing all the animal performances.
Okay, so a typical day for you is just dancing mostly? Is that what you do?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty strenuous. You know,
Awesome.
I say it's a 30-pound costume.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy for a costume.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that sounds like a lot of fun. So besides work, how do you usually spend your free time?
Well, I love work, but outside of free time, I meet up with my friends. We'll go to happy hour, have a few drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right, and do you smoke ever?
Oh, no, we don't smoke.
Okay, perfect. And Mr. Equine, do you exercise at all?
Actually, yes. I started about 8 months ago a running regimen.
Okay.
I've been pretty consistent with it.
Wow, that's awesome. That is really cool. And are you doing that for health reasons, or is it more weight loss that you're trying to get at?
Well, it was mostly for weight loss. You know, I kind of had started slacking, but the health benefits are good too.
Oh, definitely, for sure. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move on and talk about your pain a little bit in your legs. So, so tell me exactly, where are you feeling your pain today?
I feel it mostly here, around the back of my leg.
Okay.
Right here.
Do you mind if I touch the back of your leg?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So right here in this area, would you say is where you're feeling it most?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that's back of the left hamstring. And are you feeling any pain anywhere else? Does it go kind of up into your bottom? Or are you feeling it in your back or down in your knee at all?
No, it pretty much stays in that same spot.
All right. Perfect. All right, so I went ahead and drew this body chart where you're feeling your pain. Would you say that's a pretty accurate representation?
Yeah, right. That's where I feel the pain.
All right. Awesome. So how exactly did you hurt your hamstring?
Okay, well, I was standing on this pot on my patio because I was trying to plant some flowers, but then it started toppling over and I lost my balance.
Okay.
So I was just going to step off really quickly, but my little dog was right there with me,
Oh, no.
so I didn't want to squish her.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sort of straightened out this leg and landed on my heel.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And how tall was that pot that you were standing on?
Not this tall.
Okay, so pretty high.
It's like 3 feet.
All right, 3 feet. And how long ago was this again?
It was a month ago.
Okay. Alrighty. So since then, have you been using anything to help you get around, like crutches or a cane or anything?
Yeah, so my buddy had these old crutches, so I've
Okay.
just been using them every day since then.
Every day since the injury?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so a little more about your pain. Are you feeling it kind of deep inside your leg, or is it more superficial, like on the skin?
I feel it deep inside.
All right. And does the pain ever move at all? Does it move up or down, side to side?
No, it's pretty much in the center.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. And what about have you been feeling any abnormal sensations, like tingling or numbness in that area?
No, not
Okay.
like
And
tingling.
Nowhere else, like up your back or anything? No
No.
tingling? Okay.
No.
Perfect. All right, Mr. Equine, so if you had to rate your pain on a scale from 0 to 10, so 0 would be no pain at all, 10 would be the worst pain you've ever felt, how are you feeling right now? What's your pain at right now?
Well, just sitting here,
Mhm.
it's probably just 1.
Okay, perfect. And how about at its worst?
It's very worse. After I've been walking, it can get up to a 6.
A 6, okay. And at its best?
Well, after I rest, there's no pain, so I guess
Okay,
it's a 0.
so you do get down to a 0?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. And so, Mr. Equine, what activities do you do that makes your pain feel worse?
Well, walking, even after just 2 minutes of walking, it starts to really bother me.
Okay, I can imagine that would be hard at work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and anything else?
Well,
Anything else makes
obviously
it
dancing,
worse?
I can't dance.
Yeah.
That's a really big issue.
All right, I completely understand. We're going to do our very best to get you back to being punky as soon as we can, Mr. Inquine.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we talked about things that kind of make your pain worse. What about things that make your pain go away? Is there anything that makes your leg feel better?
If I go home and lay down and put ice on it,
Okay.
that's when it probably works best.
All right, and how long does that usually take?
Usually 15 minutes or so.
Okay. Alrighty. And so we're going to talk a little bit now about how your pain feels throughout the day. So in the mornings when you wake up, what does your leg usually feel like?
Well, it's fine until I get out of bed.
Yeah.
Right at first, it's a little achy.
Okay.
But I'd say as the day goes on, it does increase. It gets
increase?
worse.
Okay. So throughout the day, it doesn't go away at all?
No, I mean, if I start walking, it'll flare up, but other than that, it'll stay constant.
Okay. All right. And how about at night? Do you feel any relief at night, or
once I get home and lay down, it'll stop hurting then.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the medical history form that you filled out. Thank you so much for filling that out. I know it gets kind of tedious. We just want to make sure we don't miss anything. So you look pretty healthy overall on this chart that I'm looking at. So I do see that you had a right hip labral repair.
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I was a cheerleader in high school.
Okay.
So when I was 18, I had this injury.
Okay.
And it was a pretty big deal then. But
Okay.
I'm fine now.
All right, perfect. And have you had any issues with the hip since then?
No. It was just
Okay.
then. It didn't affect my dancing at all.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, and like I said, your medical history looks pretty good. You look relatively healthy. Was there any other concerns that you had from that form?
Well, you might even know that I did kind of have a history of anxiety.
Okay.
And I was on medication for that. They put me on Valium, but I'm not taking any more.
Okay. So you've spoken with your doctor about it? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. And so back to your leg injury. Did you have any imaging done at all for this injury?
Yes. When I went to the ER, they gave me an X-ray and an MRI.
Okay. And what happened? Did they tell you the results of those?
They told me I had a strain in my hamstrings. I think they said it's a grade 2, but I don't really know what that means.
All right. And did after they told you that, did they put you on any medication or anything like that?
Yes. They had me take Movic for
Movic.
pain.
Okay.
And then they just said I should rest and ice a lot over the next few weeks, which
All right.
I have
And you've been doing that? Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right, so after this session, we're going to give you some exercises that we're going to send you home with that we'll want you to do until you come back and see us the next time. So as far as getting those exercises across to you, would you like it in like a written form, or do you like pictures or demonstrations? How do you learn best?
I think I would like pictures, but maybe with a
Pictures?
few instructions underneath
Okay.
them in case I forget.
All
what
right,
we did
perfect. We
in
can do that.
therapy.
We can definitely do that. All right, so Mr. Inquine, what are your biggest goals for PT? What do you most want to get out of your time here?
Well, I have to get back to dancing. That's
Okay.
not only my job, it's my passion. But I'm really nervous that those injuries, it's not going to get any better. I'm not going to be able to be punky anymore.
Yeah, I completely understand that you're nervous. I completely understand that you could even almost be scared by this experience, and I just want you to know that we're going to do everything we can to get you better. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything along the way, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you with that.
Yeah.
So those are all the questions that I have for this part of the exam. So if you want to go ahead and come to the back with me, we'll move on to the physical portion of the exam.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Oh, geez.